All right, y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. We got some stuff to talk about today, y'all. Let me just get this straight real quick, because I'm getting right into it. ICE raids a marijuana farm in Ventura County, California, right? Finds unoccupied children being slave laborers working in the field. And somehow there's an outrage because ICE comes out there to raid to do their job. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand that? Now, here's the thing. Some states it's legal to have cannabis farms, etc., but you have to go through the steps and stuff like that, unincorporated zones, etc. Now, in this particular situation, what is not legal is the fact that you got illegals, okay, working in a marijuana farm. Not only that, you have children under 18 out there working. And if you are good, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot, why are they running? This entire picture is screwed up. And here's the thing. They come down here, and that's the problem. Y'all come down here doing whatever the hell y'all want to. Like we don't have a law and order down here. Y'all do whatever the hell y'all want to, and that's the problem. Y'all he ain't even supposed to be here. Then you got your children that's minors underneath 18 out there in the field. And miss me with that bring your children to work day, because ain't no children supposed to. What the hell are they doing in a marijuana farm to begin with? What the hell? Seriously. With that being said, y'all, let's dive into the first video of the day. Coming straight from Eric Daughtry on X. If y'all would like to follow this guy, let's go. This is crazy. Look at it. Look at that. What in
They took your mom?
Yeah, y'all, this is what the left want to cover up. Oh, no tear gas and children running. Yeah, because the kids were being trafficked, not picked up from PTA meeting or anything like that. They were found literally in a marijuana farm. That's illegal. They underage. What are they doing out there? This is crazy. Y'all. And of course, he's so, oh, they turned tear gas, these kids out there. Why y'all got them kids out there to begin with? That's my question. Why would you not finding out about this? I wonder how long this been going on there. This is crazy. Weed farm, it's got to be illegal because they taking off running. All right, y'all. This brings me to the next clip. Let's get into it. Coming straight from DD 1776. ICE agents raided Ventura County cannabis farm yesterday. Let's dive into the video.
ICE agents. They raided a cannabis farm in Ventura County, California yesterday. And what they found was unaccompanied illegal migrant children being used as work slaves. ICE agents saved those children from a horrible fate. And that's what's happening to these unaccompanied minors. You know, a few days ago, I did a post and a lot of liberals came into my comments and they were like, do you have the same energy for the children being separated? Immigrant children. What you don't understand is that these unaccompanied minor children are entering this country illegally with coyotes, not family members. And they are being used as slaves and slaves of all kinds, not just work slaves. That's the least of it. So are you upset? Do you have that same energy, the new liberal buzzword? Do you have that same energy about saving children from an awful existence of slavery? I'm just curious. I just wonder what your thoughts are, because they are doing good. They're getting criminals off of our streets, and they are saving children.
That part. And that's the beautiful thing about these ICE raids and stuff like that, because they're finding children, like this incident right here. So while the liberals talking and crying, oh, you're separating policies and all of the above, where is the outrage and the crime for these very kids right here that was working in a marijuana farm enslavement? Like she said, all types of different situations. So the beautiful thing about these crackdowns is they are finding children in the midst of all of it too. Hands off the children. I don't give a damn about the adults. Y'all already know what y'all was getting yourself into. But touching our innocent children and innocent kids and things like that, hands off. Seriously. Where the liberals at now? Where the libtards at now? Huh? Nowhere to be found. Quiet. As usual. Crickets chirping. Man, let's go. Let's keep this thing going, y'all. Coming straight from Liz to TikTok. Louis MacArthur, the mayor of Onyx, California, says that ICE raid and marijuana farm exploited children for labor was unjust and unwanted. What? Okay. Here we go. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's go. Please, Queen, just stay quiet and let this man say what he got to say, and we'll talk afterwards. Let's go.
I've talked about these operations before, how I personally feel they're unjust, unwarranted, and just unnecessary, and it's creating a lot of distress in our communities. I'm hearing that single women are being arrested, leaving behind 3-4 kids at home. And how do we reunify that family? And this is just completely unnecessary, and it's unwarranted. And I'm making sure that emergency personnel are on standby, ready to provide services should there need be. And I'm also working with our governor's office and our state attorney general's office to see if we can explore legal avenues to just stop these operations from occurring.
What?
I've talked about these operations before, how I personally feel they're...
Let me tell you something, you bimbo, sir. Children were being forced to work. What's unjust is you being a freaking coward. Are you serious? Your unwanted loyalty. I know he didn't. You're loyal to lawbreakers, okay? Instead of the very victims. Like, it don't make no sense. And y'all trying to get some legal action going on because y'all done got busted and caught for having children on the marijuana. Man, miss me with all of that. You'd rather side with these folks and then the federal agents protecting, you know what I'm saying, the very people and stuff like that, the kids. I can't. I cannot. I can't with these people. Here we go. More libtards. Lives on TikTok, y'all. If y'all want to follow this guy on X, breaking. Actress for Reyes, school board president, attended the protest at the weed farm raid in California and complained about y'all complaining about what? Because you're busted. Let's get into it.
People who aren't talking. They're not identifying themselves. We don't know who they are. We don't know where they've come from.
We can share.
And they have masks on, and they are pushing this line, and they have grabbed 2 protesters so far. They grabbed 2 protesters, the first one because he just wasn't moving quick enough, and they just jumped on him, on his back, and we were all yelling, let him go, and he was going, what did I do? And they jumped on him, right? Then the second time, there was a disabled man in a chair, right, who was trying to back up in front of a truck, because that truck over there is stuck in the field because I was told they snatched the guy driving. So the guy in the disabled wheelchair was trying to back up, and the guy who was on a megaphone, who has been giving information on the protester side, telling people to be peaceful, telling people, giving them instructions, he went to help, and I saw them, they grabbed him. They went after him. And I found out he's a CSUCI faculty member. And so there's been these armed guys since I got here around 1:15. There's about 6 or 7, and they've just been quiet.
I'm okay.
And then about an hour ago, all these guys with the sticks and the shin guards pulled up in those armored vehicles to give reinforcement. We don't know. And they reset this line and moved about 20 yards. And this gentleman right here will walk around with this thing in his hands or something else. I'm not military, so I don't know. But he'll walk with it in his hands, and he'll basically tell you to get moving, right? But I do appreciate him, because I told him, hey, I'm just helping Telemundo get out here, and he let me do that. So, but what you're seeing is community showing up here, and this is happening in our community right now, across from CSUCI, where we teach and train and educate the next generation. kids that are the children of these farm workers who go to work every day just to help our communities eat. And they're here right now, armed, masked, and that's where we find ourselves in July of 2025.
Right, in July of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a president of a school board out here abolishing ICE, representing a marijuana farm, okay, that had not only illegals, but illegal children, free labor, minor, and you upset about ICE agents, but not about the children. That this is a form of labor. This is a form of trafficking. Okay, they got different kinds. You need to be fired. And more of these people who are coming out, if the head president of school boards and all of the above, y'all, they need to be held accountable for the actions. Because what is you even doing out there? I can see if you got your ass out there and you said something about the kids and stuff like that, being that you're the president of a school board, but you sitting here talking about ICE and all of the above or whatever. What did you say about the kids? And then you talking about we training the next generation of kids to be bimbos like the rest of these bimbos out here. Sir, get it together. Get it together. You need to lose you don't need to be the president of no school. Your job needs to be taken. I'm sick of you. You sat there 2 minutes or something and talking about nothing. It's illegal. Point blank, period. I want to know y'all thoughts. I voted for this. You get what I'm saying? I voted for ICE to do exactly what they do. Let's clean house. It's been a minute. Too many people that came up in here, and let's start breaking down all these different forms. Yeah, it's good that y'all going into the Home Depots and everywhere y'all going because you're saving children in the midst of all of it. So that, to me, is a beautiful thing. Screw what all these other people have to say. Let's get in this, y'all. This is the last video coming straight from Liz and TikTok. I want to know y'all thoughts. Y'all, let's chop it up in the comment section. Again, I voted for Trump. I voted for the administration. I voted for ICE, baby. ICE, baby. Continue to keep doing these raids and finding these children while taking these folks up out of here. Let's dive into the next video, y'all. Rep Julia Brown. Here we go. Calls ICE horrific. Oh, and that's horrific that these kids was out there in that degrees in marijuana field and they ain't even supposed to be out there underage. Shut up. Let's get into it. I'll see y'all in the next one.
What we've really seen here is horrific. It shouldn't be this way. It is
what we seen today.
Vulgar. It's un-American. This is not what we are about.
Girl, bye.